Yo, what's up guys? Joker bringing you a video from the Scourge League buff updates. So, I want to go ahead and go over because I think this is what a lot of us have been waiting for. Let's take a look. So, it has been 1 week since we launched Path of Exile Scourge. In addition to what we're working on yesterday, we wanted to share what changes are coming for the Scourge Words today. So, this was posted at 1:27 a.m. apparently on October 29th. They have pretty much an hour left in their workday, so these buffs are going to be out by the end of the day. So for people playing the morning of or the 29th going forward, these buffs will be in action. So let's take a look. It is too difficult to create enough Scourge maps to engage with content as much as players want. And this is true. This one map I have in my inventory took probably 40-50 maps to actually create. That's being generous. That is with me popping my Scourge several times per map. Solution. The maps will now require about 50% less corruption to be transformed. This means that some map Scourge tiers will now be possible to chain Scourge maps back to back. So we'll be able to now run Scourge maps back to back to back at probably low Scourge tier or low map level, right? Problem. There is not enough incentive for facing the difficulty of staying inside the nightmare for extended periods of time. This is true. If you look here for each stack, I get 1% quant at 1% rarity, and monsters do 1% damage. So it's not that good. But solution. We have doubled the item quantity, rarity bonuses granted by the exposed to corruption, as well as removed diminishing returns. So that means at some point, probably 100, there was diminishing returns. So instead of 1%, it's going to be 2%. So is it telling me that this is going to be 259% quantity and rarity? These maps are going to be shitting currency because what is that? 300% quant to 300% rarity? If that is correct, that is insanely fucking nutty. Scourge maps are not rewarding enough in proportion to their risk level, like I was showing you here. 9,000 physical damage when I shift, 900 life lost per second, and I lose a big chunk of my defense, the 30% to suppress spells, right? Now, one stack of breach splinters is a lot, right? But not really that much. So it's right. But increases rewards. What does this mean? They removed a bunch of junk modifiers and added additional items, as well as currencies are doubled. So, pretty much when you Scourge maps, they're all going to be drops 2 stacks of breach items, drops 2 items, drops 2. So, well, not the unique item. It's still going to only drop 1 unique item, but it's going to drop 2 stacks of the currency, I believe is what it's saying. Yeah, currencies drop 2. So before I had a map that had 3 maps and 3 essences per rare mob. Would that go to 6 or would it just be up by 1? That's a good question. But if it goes to 6 on top of everything else, this is going to be insanely fucking nutty. It is too difficult to find powerful pre-scourge items. It's why everyone took them off your filter. You might want to re-add them, because they're dramatically increasing the tier. So we mostly find tier 3 Scourge items. So you may want to start picking up Scourge items, or at least looking at them. As well as they're getting rid of the redundant add and remove. So like, get this much flat chaos damage. You can't deal flat chaos damage. You can't do chaos damage. They're getting rid of all of those type of mods that grouped together like that. So let's say if it gets this, they're going to make it so you cannot roll. Does deal no physical damage as the downside. So that's a good chunk of items that they brought into viability. So overall, these are huge updates. If this is as nutty as I think it is, doubling it, going from 1 to 2, that's 250, that's 340 on this map. And that doesn't go stack, well, it will stack with Nemesis 3, anything, Delirium, all of these additional mods, sacrifices, prophecies, scarabs, all of these additional things that would give you more quant and pack size. So I feel like this is going to be so nutty and even more rewarding than Delirium. This is exactly what this league needed, in my opinion, to bring it back from the brink. But yeah, I just wanted to bring out this update video, show you guys what it is currently. That way when we see the new one, how much better it actually is. I was going to make a video of like 10 T10 low tier maps, but the update came before I finished 2. I ran 1 and I'm not running this because I would die. But yeah, hey, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to stay up to date with updates, drops, rewarding things, stuff like that, about Path of Exile and a bunch of other games. Alright guys, but that's all I wanted to really go all over now, so until next time, take care.